Hi there, Glenn here. Just wanted to send you a quick message and just say thank you for downloading the Super Changes cut through document. And this should be in your email box in approximately the next 5 to 10 minutes. But given you've gone this far, I thought I'd share something a little bit extra with you that I think will be of value. So I work with people similar to yourselves, families, professionals, and also pre-retirees who really want to learn the lessons of what I call becoming more like the Smiths. That is, they live within their means, they have a plan, they're living life on purpose, and they're living a great life. Compared to the Joneses, who on the outside may look as though they're leading a great life, but financially they might be in ruins or not doing everything they could possibly do by wasting their money a lot. So I just want to share with you some information I think would be of value. So, what I think the biggest challenge is that families face today is, or what they think they face, or what they think the challenges are, is what's going on with my super? Where is it? What are my investments doing? What's their performance been? What's my asset allocation? And oh my God, should I really be concerned about what's going on in the investment markets right now? But you know what? I'm not sure that is the case. I think the biggest concern or challenge that families have right now is not knowing where their money's going. They're also being told or recommended to focus on things that are outside their control or don't matter. And they really don't know where they're going in life. So, really wanted to ask you this simple question that I think will really help diagnose quickly whether you're on track to be a Joneses, as in spend everything really. You might get there, but it might take you a bit longer, or the Smiths, who are really in control of their financial future and are leading a really good life in the meantime. So that question is, where do you want to be 5 years from now in terms of your finances? Where do you want to be in terms of your lifestyle? Where do you want to be in terms of your income? And if you really can't answer any of these questions, then you shouldn't really be going anywhere near or dealing with investments. But if your answer to this question is yes, you know exactly where you're at, then great. You're one of the few people that are likely to be on track. And my suggestion for you here would be to really go back and have a look at your plan and just check to see whether it's in alignment with these outcomes. But you know what? If you're not super clear, then I just want to share a little bit about me and what I do. So I was a little bit like you a number of years ago. Hard to say when I say financial planning, but yes, it does happen. But having said that, I wasn't super clear on where I was headed. So one of the things that I did is 5 years ago, I went and worked with some of the best financial planners and advisors in the world. I spent nearly 2 years with them. And what they taught me was a way of working with clients that wasn't all about the investment markets. It wasn't all about the economy. And it wasn't all about the market. These things are important, I know, but they're things that are certainly way out of our control. So one of the things that I learned from that was a key question about what do you get out of life? And out of that key thing, I've learned to focus, particularly for clients, on this particular question, and we need to be able to answer this. Where do you want to be, or what do you want to get out of your life in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, 15, even 20 years' time from now? And frankly, if you're already dealing with an advisor who's not talking about this stuff and they're basing their recommendations on insurance and investment and super, which really aren't around this core thing of knowing exactly where you want to be, then I'd tend to think you may want to reconsider, particularly your current circumstances. But here's what I want you to do right now. I'd like you to get a piece of paper and I'd like you to write these 5 questions down and answer them for me. The first question is, where do you want to be in terms of your finances in 5 years' time? So that's the first question. The second question is, what do you want your lifestyle to be? Or what do you want to be doing? What are the things that you really want to be doing in the years ahead? Third question, where do you want to be in terms of your legacy? What do you want your children to be doing? What do you need to be doing right now? Third question. Fourth question, where do you want to be in terms of your home loan being paid off? And finally, the last question, where do you want to be, or what do you want to be going towards in relation to doing in 20 years' time or over the next 20 years? Now, if you're doing this, you've got a couple of options. You feel like you're all over it and you've got it all under control, and that's great. But what I'd really like you to do is to do me a favour. I would actually like you to drop me an email and tell me 5 things that were most useful when you were reflecting on this. But if you're a person who you're not sure whether you're crystal clear or super clear, and you believe there's some gaps, here's an option for you. Give me a call or send me an email on the details below this box, and we'll book in a 15-minute phone appointment, and we'll have a bit of a chat, and we'll ask you some questions, and very quickly we'll be able to tell you whether you're on track, off track, or have some things that you need to focus on. So if you'd like to take me up on that, then I'd say just give me a call, send me an email, pretty easy to do, details below, and we'll book in that time and we'll have that chat. Either way, I want you to enjoy the ebook. I think you'll get some value from it. And I hope you take some of those opportunities in there and actually use them for your own benefit. But I'd also like you to do me a favour as well. I'd like you to send me an email and let me know what was the biggest thing you got out of it. And secondly, what did you actually do? What actions did you put into place? And I hope you just managed to get on the boat rather than being left behind. Anyway, that's Glenn Doherty here. I'm signing off. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Make it a great day. Cheers.